You are looking for help with wrist pain. It could be a tendonitis and it really bothers you. I am Liebscher Bracht, and I will show you just one exercise. I will also show you a few more, but only one exercise probably already helps and provides relief. René will show you. René, come, let's go downstairs.
I am good at the exercises, you know that, right?
Swollen tendon sheath. How does that happen? Look, here you can see the movement. The tendons run here. And they are related to finger movement. We always bend. We write and bend our hands and are always in this position and less extended, which increases the tension in this area. Eventually, the tendons run through these tendon sheaths. And when they need to be repaired because they are so swollen, it becomes increasingly difficult. And that is when you can feel or almost hear a crackling sensation during certain finger movements. Now back to the tendon sheath inflammation. I hope I don't get one because I always do my exercises diligently, which we will do now, and it's very simple. We will even do them together. If you have this problem on the right side, then place your right hand on it and rotate it backwards. Not both. Let's take a look at the right hand, which has the issue, pointing backwards so that the fingers are pointing towards the right knee. You can also do it just as well at a table or on a shelf, on the windowsill, no matter where, as long as you have the position. And for most people, when the wrists are at approximately a 90-degree angle, it already pulls in very, very massively here, and that is very good. Because with your tenosynovitis, your pain is located in the same area where it pulls when stretching. And that's how one can notice the connection between tight muscles and fascia and the tenosynovitis.
Where exactly does it hurt when I have a tendon sheath inflammation?
Where I just pointed out, right here.
Okay, but that never goes higher. It always stays there.
This can also go higher, but the main cause or main pain is, as far as I know, always here. I have never had one myself, but the patients have told me about it.
Can you train preventively against it?
Yes, with exactly the exercises you are doing now. This is the prevention.
I am really good at this exercise.
Yes, I know, that's why you probably won't get any. But just stay in that 90-degree angle for now. So that will be the angle you can probably reach right now. And in the moment when you have one, it could even be, go further, René. Should I hold on? Yes, hold on, exactly. That you may only come in this far. But no matter what the angle is, you go far into the stretch by simply moving back with the body, as long as you can still tolerate the pain well. And of course you might think, oh, it hurts exactly where my tenosynovitis hurts. I must not do that because then I might aggravate it. You just need to get one thing straight. Inflammation is a repair mechanism of the body to maintain or restore its integrity. That means that is repair. And in inflammation, many people are afraid of a chronic inflammation, a chronic tendon sheath inflammation. This can only happen when a repair tendon sheath was not completed and is not fully repaired if the cause is not eliminated. And the cause of the tenosynovitis, as we just mentioned, is of course that the tension here is too great, and the only way to get rid of it is through stretching. You go very slowly until the point where it is no longer possible to continue because the pain is no longer bearable, and then you stay there. Maybe you go a little further, increasing it over 2 to 2.5 minutes.
Roland, the most important thing is that the fingers really stay on the ground, right? That's what I have to pay attention to.
Absolutely, absolutely. You go further back, and not only the fingers must stay on the ground, also the wrist, so the palm must stay on the ground.
Okay, and is it okay if I just go there with my other hand and support it like that? Okay.
Another question?
That's it, I believe.
Okay, then let's go one step further. And now you stay directly on it, but take your hand across so that you can keep the finger knuckles on the ground.
Finger knuckles, yes, okay.
Okay, so, and now you go back a little further and we'll see what happens. And you slowly lift off, yes, lift off, yes, yes, lift off, exactly. Keep going, keep going. So you see, René is super, super flexible. You can do that up to there, but it is not necessary at all to be pain-free or to get rid of your tendonitis, yes, but you can push it that far with stretching. It is important to understand we now have the stretching in the wrist, and we also have the fingers further in the stretch because the finger metacarpophalangeal joints are on the ground and the palm goes up, so this is further intensified. Also 2 to 2.5 minutes, and then come out, and then you have the feeling, come out again, that it is not your own hand, that it is a foreign body, because it can hardly move anymore, but after a while, it will be fine again.
Do you also do a counter stretch to balance it out?
I wanted to get to that point. Please put your hand in the position, put your thumb in, close your fingers, stretch your elbow, bend your wrist, and rotate inward. And now place your knuckles in such a way that with the other hand you can ensure that the fingers of the fist stay closed. Yes, first position yourself so that you...
What is the most important thing here?
The most important thing here is to tuck the thumb in, hold on, and close the fingers.
Oh dear people.
Look, you are already too far in the stretch from the wrist. That's simply not true. Watch out. Go higher. Like this, exactly. You go in with the thumb again, close the fingers, and then continue like that. Because there, you are relatively unstretched, unlike the other side. More than that probably isn't possible, right?
It's already difficult.
Yes, now stop here. That will also be difficult. Turn your hand the other way around. Yes, that way you can align it better.
Oh yes, that's better, yes.
With the thumb, you can now stabilize the fingers. Can you see that? So the hand must remain completely closed into a fist, and only then do you slowly move down with the wrist.
There?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't overdo it. It still has to be tolerable, right? Always stay within the limit, but if it suddenly hurts too much, immediately stop. It can happen, but there's no need to worry. Yes, but it shouldn't be like that, because there is naturally a tension shock for the brain where everything cramps up at first because it suddenly hurts so much. And that's why you should completely avoid things like that, definitely.
I'm just shocked that I was so good on one side, so bad on the other side. How can that be?
Yes, because you apparently naturally stretch that side significantly more. Genetic factors also play a role, but you have probably done the other exercise very often and not this one at all. Then it's clear how that happens. But that is not at all something bad. Okay, you see this stretch here and back, the one I mentioned earlier in the instructions, is the one I would get the most out of. You'll notice it right away when you practice it. Practice every day, and then the inflammation will subside because the pain threshold decreases and the repairs can be completed and you have a wrist available again, which works wonderfully. But, speaking of prevention, make sure to do these stretches every now and then to improve flexibility in the area, otherwise it will start again at some point. So it is the law,